You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa.
And we are back with Lisa Waters Lain in the studio. She comes each week with your garden questions. Stop looking at yourself on the camera, my dear. You look fantastico. Welcome to the studio, Lisa.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, this is also audio, video. It's everything. Technology is amazing.
Yes, it is.
So this is podcasts over Apple and Spotify and everywhere else it takes video. And then, of course, it goes over the terrestrial radio waves throughout Arizona, basically. So it's picked up. We have a following in New Zealand I was watching.
Really?
Yeah, big time.
Who knew?
Not big time. I think there were three
Well,
Aussies, three Kiwis. Sorry, I just insulted all of our New Zealand listeners. I apologize.
Boy, we used to have three.
I am so American. Please forgive me. I can get over it. Anyway, so this is about garden questions. What are people seeing in the gardens? So why don't we jump right in and see what's going on?
All right. Our first question is from Rob. He's in Prescott.
Hey, Rob.
He had a large maple, fairly mature. It was dying off on one side. Yeah. He found the gopher and disposed of the gopher that was causing the die-off. But his question is, will that one side regenerate, or is it always going to look funky?
Yeah, good question, Rob. So Rob, the listeners, not just Rob, anytime you've got a tree that is full and glorious on one side and struggling and wispy and thin on the other side, that means those roots on that side are being stressed out somehow. Gophers are an obvious choice here in Arizona or the Southwest. In the East Coast, it might be what are they called? Moles. So we have moles. On the East Coast, we don't have those here. It might be prairie dogs. That's a northern part, but it could be grubs, little tiny insects eating the roots, but something's going on. And so, Rob, good for you, man. You caught it. That's awesome. And then disposed of, you did it so diplomatically. I would have said killed him and all of his family. They're eating my maple tree. Will it recover? That's the bottom line question.
Yes.
It might take a season or two. So those roots will have to regrow, and you want to encourage new root growth. How do you do that? Right now, take total advantage of the rains. Anything stressed right now, fertilize it with 744 all-purpose plant food. That's a no-brainer. That's going to allow the few foliage that's left to get bigger, healthier, stronger, greener. But in addition, add to that fertilizer humic, Humic, humic. It's a granular. It looks like coffee grounds, only it's got a richer, earthier smell to it. You put that on top of the ground, pray for rain. The monsoons will definitely give you an advantage. That'll get down, it'll percolate into the soil, and it will regenerate root growth. It feeds the soil is what it does. So the worms are more active, mycorrhizal colonies, all the good stuff in the ground. And when the plant goes, wow, the ground, there's something going on here. So it's alive. The plant goes, I think I'll send some roots off here. So it kind of tickles the feet so that it pulls the roots down deeper, and it boosts the mycorrhizal energy of the soil. So the mycorrhizals are the things that attach themselves to new root growth, and it elongates kind of a symbiotic relationship with the roots to elongate those so the plant can absorb. And within a season, by next spring's growth, you'll never know that gopher was ever there. And so that's kind of how you get past that. But I would do that now, Rob, immediately. Like you should feel the pressure, like before the next rainstorm, now. And then I would follow up again in like October. And with those two things, those two fertilizing and humic applications, it's going to set the stage for fantastic new growth next spring. And you'll never know the thing was damaged. Gophers are bad. They're underground rats. They deserve to die. I mean, rats. You should not have rats in your yard.
Are you done?
I mean, not really. I hate gophers. They eat plants. I mean,
they are. They're very destructive. Plants. I agree. They are bad.
Frustrated.
Okay, we'll change topics. Shannon is in Prescott. She has a very shady corner of her yard, but she wants some shrubs there that'll get 5 to 6 foot high. She wants to know what you would recommend.
Oh, easy. I love it. When pretty gals ask my advice.
How do you?
Yeah. Don't you like that? Yeah. Hey, could you tell me something? No, anyway, I don't know how I got there derailed. Shannon, we can help you with this. Super easy. So it's evergreen, and there's some shady things. And so I'd say the number one selling of all of them, there's so many. Hollies are perfect for that shadier area. Yews, there's a spreading yew that stays shorter like that. You could easily trim it up. Evergreen, it loves the shade. Daphne, it's a great little fragrant flower. Gardenia, great little evergreen with a fragrant flower. Hibiscus, loves the shade. We got an entire, not hibiscus, hydrangea.
Oh, thank you. I was going hibiscus.
No, I'm sorry. Hibiscus
Thought
loves the sun.
Lost your mind for a minute.
Hydrangea likes the shade. My bad. Too many H's in my head. There's a whole section here, Stan. You should come down and just peruse the shady section. I would even include something a little bit shorter, like hostas, in a shaded area. They're amazing here, but they need the shade. If you get them in the right spot, they can get up to knee high, even a little bit taller, with this beautiful white fragrant flower. Great perennial for here. Heucheras. We can go on and on and on. Lots and lots of plants you can plant now.
Camellia.
And enjoy camellias. Yeah, I mean, we could probably, there's probably 20, 30 plants. It's more than one email can handle. You got to come visit us here at Waters Garden Center. There you go. We'll leave it at that.
All right. We got time for another question. Trying to see who.
I'll fill in while you're
sorry,
reading.
I have to
put those cheaters on so you can read that email.
Okay, this is from Doug. It's actually a good question. So he's going to be planting several spruce and pine trees in the area. He wants to know, does gypsum really help? Everybody says use gypsum when you plant, Is it really, really important, or is there something else that is more important?
Yeah. So Doug, that's a great question. It's a myth. What's true, what's not. Here is what calcium sulfate does, or gypsum. So what it does work. And what happens is our water is so alkaline, so high in minerals. As you water, it clogs up and builds. That white ring that builds up in your bathtub or your sink or your toilet, that also builds up in the soil. And so what gypsum does, it helps to flush or percolate or open up the pores of the soil and flush that stuff out. So for established things, lawns, flower beds, roses, great stuff, because you've built up this mineral deposit. For brand new virgin soil, you're putting brand new tree out there, or new flower bed, or it's new area that hasn't had any of our yucky water going into it. There's nothing to flush out yet. And so really it depends, Doug. It just depends. I would say for established plants, go for it. Good stuff. But for new things, I think you're much better off. A better way to do this is to add more mulch, more organic premium mulch. This is changing the structure of the soil. So the organics in that, your native soil has just terrible stuff. And so if you can add more organics into that, not manure, it's too hot, but organic mulch, that will actually change the structure of the soil so the roots can get through that soil faster, better, stronger, attracts the worms, the mycorrhizal column, the beneficials into the soil. So the plant goes, I think I could grow here. I think I'm going to grow. I think I'm going to root out. Boom. And mulch actually changes the structure of the soil so much that it actually percolates faster, better, stronger. So you're better off doing that more. You almost can't get enough. Is gypsum going to hurt? No. Is it really going to help a brand new planting? No. You're better off adding more mulch. And for you folks in the Midwest, mulch is not bark chips. Okay, we define it here in the West as composted down organic wood materials to this chocolate-like mocha state that just feeds the soil. Plants feed off of that. You're better off doing that. So Doug, hopefully I didn't confuse that enough. Come in and ask us for our planting guide, Doug. We take all the mysteries out of it. With that, we are out of time. Lisa Waters Lain and Ken Lain here, the Mountain Gardeners.
Butterflies bring magic to the garden, and attracting those winged wonders is easy with Waters Butterfly Plant Collection.
Waters specializes in local plants and knows exactly which plants butterflies adore.
We create a natural, safe, and organic space for you and your beautiful butterflies.
Visit Waters Garden Center at 1815 Iron Springs Road in Prescott.
Or online at watersgardencenter.com.
Smell the flowers that butterflies love and turn gardens into a butterfly paradise.
Butterfly.
For a more fruitful garden, increase success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.